everybody, it's Jen with Caketastic Cakes, and I'm going to show you how to make a peach and blueberry brown Betty. I haven't been here for a bit, but I am back, and this is very easy to make, a very common, simple, traditional kind of a old-fashioned dessert. So I'm going to show you what I did. I started with 1.5 cups of frozen blueberries. These are blueberries I went out and picked myself, darn it, because look at me go. And I'm going to add, it comes out to about, I'm going to say 2 peaches worth of peaches. I'm using peaches that I had canned, so, if you use fresh, that's fine too, or frozen, whatever. So about 2 peaches worth, you can see there. And I cut them up into small pieces. Yeah, a little bit bigger than the blueberries, but not going crazy with it either. Because you don't want to have big bites of any one fruit, you want them to mix together. So speaking of mix them together, now take your 2 little fruits that you got there, put them in your bowl, and I'm going to give them a little bit of lemon juice just to kind of set the colors and flavors and brighten them up a little bit. It was 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. This is optional. I'm giving it just a small sprinkle of cinnamon. Going to give it a little bit of a toss, and then I'm going to put it into my skillet here. I just have it on a medium heat and I'm just kind of moving it around until the blueberries release their juices. They are frozen, so this is going to get pretty wet pretty quick, as you can see. And you'll also see that they kind of shrink a little bit. The peaches will start to absorb the flavor or the colors as well. They'll get a little darker. I'm putting about 2 tablespoons, 1 to 2 tablespoons of brown sugar in this. This part's optional. I did it. You don't have to if you don't want to. It's fruit. It's sweet enough, but for me, what is sweet enough anyway, really? Alright, so I've let it be on the stove for a while. You can see how it's all kind of shrunk up. It's about 1 layer deep in my skillet there on the stove, and I just like the sound of it boiling, so here you go. So when you get to this point, you got a heavy simmer slash light boil going. It is time to put it in the oven. Have your oven preheated at 350. Put it into a casserole dish, something that would be, safe to transfer the heat of it being that hot, and go in the oven. I've got about 1.5 crumbs. They're just plain breadcrumbs. Don't get Italian or anything, just plain breadcrumbs. Panko, it works well too. I melted about 3 or 4 tablespoons of butter into it. Add as much as you need. Mix it together till you, mix it together till you get, that nice kind of damp consistency, but it's not clumped together. Sprinkle it all over on top as you see, and then you stick it in the oven and bake it. So bake at 350 degrees, like I said. You want to give it about 25 minutes. Just keep an eye on it. And when it's done, oh, it is kind of thick. Okay. Hold on, got some nice fruit in there. Now you just enjoy. So I hope you found this quick, simple little recipe helpful. Please like and subscribe if it helps you out. I have a lot of other videos, so be sure to take a look. All kinds of cake decorating, different recipes, desserts, breads, cookies. Take a look around. You'll see something. I'm sure that'll help you out. And as always, thanks for watching Caketastic Cakes.